Hello. So I would like to fix something in the last video. We added a bunch of bug calls, and we did not include any kind of debugging information like the values about what concern those bugs. And we added support for that recently, and so we're going to actually use that. Now we added support in a kind of an older commit. We added it over here. So we're going to move this commit number 3 down to under here, right after master, which is what's public on GitHub. And then we'll fix those bug calls to actually be a little bit more helpful. And then the commits will finally be nice enough to push publicly. So let's do first of all, let's just do a rebase. And we'll move this to the very top, to the very first thing. Test util. Okay, got a conflict. So util.h. So it looks like we added the same thing twice. No. Oh yeah, let's see. So we added an xf read and xf put c. The xf read I think has been there for a while, but we we put this kind of recently. So I wonder. Can I look at commits like this? Yes. Okay. So we did let's look at 8, or let's look at the state at 8. So do cat file 8 util.h, because I'm just having trouble reading this and making sense of it, because I'm not sure what head refers to exactly. And the parent of this is, I guess it's going to be this. So that says xf read, and my commit adds x put c, or this commit adds x put c. H8 dash H8 getter. Okay, I'm not sure why it doesn't think this is a valid name. Oh, because I didn't do this? Okay. So at this state, we had no xf read, but I guess we put xf read a little bit later. So we see 7 is where we get xf read. So it looks like what we want to do is we want to not actually add xf read in this commit. So I'm going to remove it, and we just have x put c, xf put c. Okay, and then in util.c we do not have xf read, but we do have xf put c. Alright. Does this all build? Yes. Okay, so we add util.c and util.h, and then I think we do rebase dash dash continue. And git rebase continue. Okay. And now we're adding this, allow storing correct output in a separate file in test utils. So now we actually get to add in xf read. Alright, that all builds. So then we can do git rebase continue. Okay, now we have another problem. So here, util.h. Okay, this is where we add in the the printf formatting checks. xf read. Now, how did we store? I forget the order that we put xf read and xf put c now. C2. xf read comes last. Okay. Let's make sure this builds. Okay. So git rebase continue. Alright, good. So now we can diff this with the 7th commit right here. We're at head. So we're at the our latest commit. So now we're going to look for all the bug calls. And oh, wait a second. So in number 7, did we use bug or did we just call? We just kind of created it. We didn't actually use it. Let me make sure all this builds. 5. I'm checking every commit to make sure it builds since we just changed the order. And so now 4. That's 3. Make. And make. Okay. So now go back to pending. And now we can diff with the 7th commit and see where we used bug. Okay. And this is in makemap.c. Okay. Key code. P. I'm looking for the character into the P radical. Okay. Here we say it's suspicious if 2 key codes have the same values. So then we give it a not 2s a. Okay, because it's not null terminated. Then next one should not happen. Okay, here we got this is strange because what happened was it looks like A and B are the same, I think, because here we're saying if here we're saying they're both have length 1, which doesn't make sense. Okay. So here we say key. Okay, so here it's saying even though the first key is the same, these 2 keys are only one character long. So then we say %.2s and %.2s to print the null terminated strings, and we get A and B. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Should not happen. That was, so we improved that. And then columns should be different. So here we get, oh, here we already wrote it in, we already added the values, but we didn't write it in Japanese. So here, columns, netsu ga chikao. Okay. Okay, I think that we can probably commit these because otherwise it's going to get confusing. Get blame. I want to make sure I commit them in the right, into the right commit. It is DEA824D. So it looks like the non-committed stuff is surrounded by lines in DEA824D, which means that's the commit we should add it to. Let's make sure they're all like that. Yeah. Okay. So that would be number 1. Oh, so we just gotta amend. So let's see what else in 1 we need to fix. Anything? Nothing. Okay, good. So now let's check out number 2. I don't see any bugs here. Any bug calls? Nothing in 3. And in 4, nothing. In 5. In 5 we have some stuff. And I think that might be the last one we need to fix. C6. C6. Bug. Yeah. Okay. So C5 has some stuff inside of romaji.c. Right here. I don't want to type in Japanese. So char to ki index map. Okay, good. And then where else? Where's the other file? I think it, let's see what. It was in get kanji codes in what file? Makemap.c. All right. Free kanji code. Bug. Okay. Does not have expected line. What does that mean? We are in get kanji codes. Kanji distribution. Line stats is nil. Oh. Okay, could not find line in kanji distribution, and the detailed information is in, let's see, we're looking for lines. So line stats is where we put the result of this binary search, and we're looking in this array, and we're looking for line stats dash key ch minus first key. Okay. So line stats dash key ch. I wonder if I want to make this into a variable that we can save. Line stats dash keys. So getting key indexes. I guess this should be a C. No, it's not. Line stats dash key C. Oh, but this is line stats is the one we didn't find. So we want first key I. First key I. Okay. First key I, which is a size type. So maybe I have to do this. I think that's the right type. And then we got one more. Not as many codes. Okay. Distribution. Okay. And excuse me. Oh, we don't have the character, we just have the index. Let's change this. Okay. Okay, let's make sure that builds first. No. long size T. Okay. We don't need two L's. Up here we don't need two L's either. Okay, good. Now let's format it properly. First key I, okay. H5. It was H5, right? Git blame make map. It was, let's look at 5. Bug 2, 3. Yes, those 3. And we change them here. Okay. Up equals H5. Nah, is that the right one? I forgot already. Git GCM fix up equals H5. Okay. Git rebase I master. Alright. Good. So now I'm pretty happy with this, and I think that I can push it. This is going to be a short video. We'll just call it finished at this point. And we didn't actually do all this stuff here. So all we did was we fixed the bug calls and organized the sort the commits properly. So bug new bug feature allowing printf formatting is first or earlier. And then for part 13, I already said that. Okay, don't have to say it twice. Next, we're going to fix the way we handle cutoff points for different kanji, because right now we just store for each kanji whether or not it's a cutoff point, but we don't store its actual key. So we kind of have something we're kind of backwards from what we want. So let's say we have like let's say A, B, C, D are all characters, then and let's say B is a cutoff point. So we say B is a cutoff point, and A is not, and C is not, D is not. But what we want to store in addition to this is actually the key. So A would probably be 13, B would be 14, C would be 14, D would be 14. Because B is a cutoff, so it's one or more. And the reason for this is that when we're showing the keyboard on screen, we would like to, for one thing, indicate to users where the cutoff points are, so that the user can see like, oh, this character has a different stroke count from this character, and they don't have to count it. So they don't have to count each one. And so yeah, and speaking of which, I'm not very good at counting strokes that quickly. I should probably practice and just see how much skill is needed to do that, because that's going to be something important in using this input system. So so yeah, I'll do that kind of. I don't know if I'll record that. Maybe not. And so yeah, this is what we'll do for the next video, and I'll see you then. Thank you for watching.